Hello and welcome back to the Garion Tabletop. I'm Garion Reaver and I'm back in Legends of Runeterra. This time I am showing off one of my newest deck, Mistweaver, which is a Gwen Viego deck which I found online. I am not quite sure whether it's right yet. Like, out of the 6 or 7 test fights I've done, the only one I've lost is coincidentally against the Noxian Strength AI, so that might not go well for me. The problem with this deck is it's quite a high value deck, so I generally can't play anything before... mostly I can't play things before like 4, so it's not ideal in that way. In this case I got lucky because I could play it. Oh, sorry, headset died. Yes, I generally can't play much in the early few turns. I got lucky in this one that I got a 1-star and Ravenous Butcher. But for the most part, I'm sort of limited. In the Noxian Strength one I had before, I drew like nothing cheaper than 4 stars for ages. Oh well. So if he attacks now, I'm going to have to block that, but I think I will also... yeah, I want to draw. Because otherwise I've got nothing I can play for 2 turns. And I still have nothing I can play. So it's not ideal. But when it gets going, this deck is bloody unstoppable. So I got lucky there and drew a 3. I keep calling them 3 stars. I don't know why I do that, but I'm sorry I do that. I'm aware of it. It's just what I call them 3 stars and 4 stars, etc. I think in this case I'm better off attacking with both because I'll hopefully get a kill and weaken the other one. Oh, I should have switched it around so that the Encroaching Mist got the Hallowed buff. I forgot about that. So obviously the core of this thing is Hallowed and Encroaching Mist. The mistake I keep making is attacking with Viego. Right, I shouldn't play Gwen, I should play the Camavorin again. Because every time you summon Encroaching Mist, if you're unaware, it gets stronger. And it also powers up Viego. So the mistake I keep making is attacking with Viego when I should be sitting back and just letting him accumulate power. I'm doing better in this one because I have managed to hold my own over the first few turns. But if they take out Gwen, there's not a whole lot I can do. I think I'm better off playing defensive here, because I can't go on the attack much. I don't like those ones. Yeah. Oh, Noxians, they just build these armies so quickly. It is a devastating thing to fight. So the Camavorin is worthless after, you know, you played them and stuff. They're going to go on the attack with lots. Yeah, let's get Viego. So I can block 1. Oh, 6s. Why are they up to 6? Ah, because the Arena Battlecaster, I probably should have killed him off. Alright, block you. Block you. I don't really like having him down to 1. And kill him off. So I'm still taking a bit of a hit this one, and... oh, yeah. I've got at least I've got another Viego, but I need to stop doing that. I play it a little bit fast and loose with my champion sometimes, and it's bad. It's very bad. At least he's virtually out of cards, so his big offensive is sort of over now, and I've got Viego again. So I'm in a decent position. That's not good though. But the thing with Viego is he works best when he sees people die. So if I can't guarantee that people are going to keep dying, then Viego isn't at his best. Like, Gwen gets more powerful over time anyway. But I haven't had many Hallowed. I've only had that 1 bloody Hallow card. That's quite poor luck. So, like, this deck relies on getting a lot of Hallowed to buff your stuff, and also to die for Viego's pleasure. That's a weird way to put it, but The invasive Hydrovine makes this a lot easier because they do just generate encroaching mist every single... Oh no, she's fine. They generate encroaching mist every round. If I use Viego, because he'll tank it and get stronger again as time goes by. So it's because he saw the encroaching mist die, it allows him to summon another. Oh, and Gwen's leveled up. And now a good thing to do will be to kill him off to get the Butcher, because then that goes up to 7. And maybe I should have done that. No, I couldn't have done that before, because the encroaching mist had ephemeral and would have died. But because he's summoning one at the beginning of every round anyway, it's basically game over. Like, he's got no cards, and it's just clear field, because he played very aggressively and not well enough. But I got lucky in that one, I feel. Let's try another. Ooh, Forged Weapon Masters, a Forge-based deck. Fairly new addition, this. Alright, that's not a good one, because although it's a 1 cost, it's like the best thing you can play with it's like a 5 cost, so it's basically a 6 cost card. Which is that. That is the best thing you can play with that Tellstones. But again, I've drawn nothing I can do anything with yet. And I think I'm a little bit ruined by playing Path of Champions as much as I do, where you often start with 2 mana. So it's like a 3 cost card is a second turn play, but of course not in normal play. Because I have been playing a lot of Path of Champions, particularly during the event. So I'm mousing over here because I've like played a lot of Jax and Ornn to get the stuff for the event. Let's go with the Conductor, because they're going to go on the attack. No, maybe I should have played Camavoran so I could block 2 guys. Alright, kill him off because he's the hardest. Yeah. One advantage with this deck is Gwen adds a very reliable source of Nexus regeneration. So she's really good for that. So I'll play her next. And as long as they don't have anywhere to block it, which they don't... Oh, so she can't actually kill... How many? No, so she can't actually kill that one. Which means I'm... Nah, there's only 2 attack. I'll be okay. Like, it makes me hesitant to attack if Gwen can't get the kill. Because she can be a little bit flimsy. But it's a very useful source of regeneration, even before she levels up. I'm getting loads of Hallowed this time, so that's pretty good. So let's play Camavoran, just to get double the block because of the imminent attack. So, kill off that one. Kill off that one. And I don't want Gwen going down to 1, so I'll just tank the rest. Ooh. That's not great, but it will do. Still blocks the attack. What else have I got? I think I will actually cast this on Gwen, because it kills her off, which adds 1 to the Hallowed, and will bring her back. Maybe I should have waited until after she... Damn, they reset her level up. Yeah, maybe I should have waited. But it brought her back with max health, you see. Oh, and I drew another. Whatever. Alright, I can get Viego, but I think I would rather get the Eternal Dancers, start generating that Hallowed. Yeah. Like, Viego is good, but only if his allies are going to die. That's what he needs. And unless I have a source of Encroaching Mist or a source of Hallowed, then they're not going to die. So, you and then you. To bring back another Hallowed, who will then... Actually, will his last breath trigger? That'll be interesting. So there's 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, and it does trigger. That is very interesting. But that is... Eternal Dancers are the source of ongoing Hallowed in Hallowed decks. Oh no, Ornn, that's bad. That's bad. That's very bad. Oh no. So I'm going to need something to block him. Ooh. Alright. So this will hurt. Yeah, it's going to have to tank it. It's going to hurt a lot. Because, oof. Hallowed do not have high defense. Because they're intended to die. Oh no, that is nasty. Okay, I'm going to have a 6 strength thing that I could use to kill him with the either Gwen's Thread the Needle or Atrocity. Alright, I think I'm just going to clear my hand by summoning a load of ghastly bands, which are cheap, but they're also ephemeral. So I'm just going to massively increase my Hallowed by just letting the 3 of them die. So that's given me an instant kill button on whatever I attack. So let's get Viego. And now that the combination of Viego and... oh no.
1,000 years of battle and I'm just warming up.
That's not good. That's pretty bad, in fact. So if he gets to attack again, I'm a little bit screwed. But what we will do is we'll attack with the both of them. Is she going to be able to kill? Yes, she's going to go up to 12 attack. Quick attack, she'll kill anything she hits. That one will go up to 10 attack. That will also kill anything it hits. Viego I can't attack with because he will just get blocked by Ornn and die. So we'll also get him. Why did I think she'd go up to 12? That's okay. Right, so she will level up. Ornn is surviving, but we will get... Is there anything? No, there's nothing I can do about Ornn surviving. But Gwen's leveling up, and I will get an Encroaching Mist for the death of the Conductor. So I only need 3 attack now to kill him off. It's a weird card back. Oh, I can play Gwen's Thread the Needle. I could probably kill Ornn. I don't want him to attack, because on the attack he'll summon Ram of the Spirit of the Ram, and between them, with both having Overwhelmed, they'll just kill me. So I think I need to sacrifice the Eternal Dancers for it. Just to kill it off. He's unlikely to have another. It's a fast card, but if they go on the attack at the beginning, I'm screwed. Yeah, alright, I'm going to do it, just because if they go on the attack immediately, I will just lose. I don't have the defense to protect against 2 high attack guys. And this is the problem with this is the problem I have with this kind of deck. Anything with a lot of... oh, we had another one. That's just bad luck. I'm going to have to sacrifice Viego. Sorry, Viego. Your death is not in vain. Yeah, I couldn't allow it. But yes, this is the problem I have with the Weapon Master build, Improvise. Your hand gets full of crap equipment cards that you can't play. Okay, so this is still going to hurt. How am I doing? Am I going to... can I survive this? Oh, I can, but I've got to sacrifice both of them. What if I switch round? No, I've got to sacrifice both of them. That sucks. That really sucks. Ornn is very powerful. He's quite late game, but he is very powerful if you can get him out. And look, he's just filled hand with these crap equipment cards. I mean, some of them have been improved, but he's got one guy who's already got equipment. You see, that's the problem with this. Alright, Ghostly Paramour. Stop equipping your things, I get it. Strike up the band? Is that what I want to do? Let's see, he's got... oh, wow, okay. Yeah, strike up the band. Because he's unlikely to get 2 attackers next turn. And then what I do is play this to just kill him off. Because things in this deck are sacrificable. And he's got... oh, he's got one more. And boom. So he now goes up to that. So I'm going to gain 15 health. So that was a very lucky turnaround for me. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. But I have nothing to play. So if he dies, I am screwed. So instead, I'm going to play Despair. I've literally not seen the use for Despair up until this moment. Because I put it in the deck because it was in the list I found. But it's kill like something strikes your Nexus then dies, and it's like, why would I ever want that? But because it stops them from striking your Nexus and not dying, I guess. So attack and win. It is an interesting deck. Like, I really wanted to build a Viego deck, and I kind of wanted to build a Gwen deck, because Gwen is really fun in Path of Champions. And I had Viego as a support champion in Path of Champions, and he was fun in that too. So I really enjoyed the combination. Sorry, I really enjoyed them separately, and then I found a list that combined them, and it's like, that's a pretty good combination. But let's take a look at it. Like, as you can see, it is very 4 heavy. And actually, it's got more low-cost things than I thought. Has a lot of spells, but it's, yeah, what are the 2 Ionia cards I've got? Oh, it's to deny. I don't know why they're in there, but, I mean, I can't deny they're useful. I can't deny. Sorry. But, yeah, it's Phantom Bull. I didn't see that one at all. I really like the art on some of these. They're so pretty. Strike at the Band, Despair. So it's got basically all of the Gwen cards, all of the Hallowed, that's the term, Hallowed cards. Things that support that, ways to kill your own guys, ways to kill your own guys and hurt others, way to generate Encroaching Mist. But there isn't really much in the way of Encroaching Mist cards that I know of. Like Viego, the Camavoran Soldier, and Invasive Hydravine, I think, are the only ones. I don't know of any more. No, there are no others. There are like loads of nice combinations for ephemeral stuff, for Mist Wraiths, tons or some that tie into that, like some that buff ephemeral. But I like the simplicity of this, where your goal is to get the Eternal Dancers, Viego, and Gwen on the board. And if you've got that, it's pretty much game over. Because if you can also get the Hydravine, it's not essential, but it's helpful, because then you just have this like echo chamber that buffs Viego. Gwen can heal you, and between them they are just like a factory of doom. And I really enjoy that. It's not an easy combination to get off, but I've probably got the combination off in like a quarter, a third of games I played using the deck, which isn't a bad return for essentially a win button combination. It's not foolproof. You can still get like tricked, or like your key things taken out, or you can be silly with Viego, as I tend to be. But apart from that, I think it's a really fun deck. If you have suggestions on how I can improve it, like, I don't love the Ravenous Butcher. It's useful for getting a nice cheap card in, but it doesn't fit as well as some could. So if you have any suggestions for how I can improve this deck, I kind of like the idea of doing solo region decks, like my New Day deck is entirely Targon. And that's the only one I've got that's a mono region deck, so if I could manage that with Mistweaver, I'd enjoy that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, if you have any tips, please put them in the comments. If there are any decks here you want to see, let me know, and I will do a video on them. Subscribe for more board games, card games like this, miniatures and D&D, and I will catch you later.